Moving back to our point from the beginning of the video, Order 66 wasn't just a purge, it was the foundation. Within 24 hours, Palpatine stood before the Senate and declared the formation of the First Galactic Empire. The Jedi were framed as traitors who had attempted to assassinate him. And because the only people who might have contradicted that story were dead or in hiding, and because the Senate was honestly exhausted from 3 years of war, it worked. The Grand Army of the Republic became the Imperial Army overnight. The clones who had just executed Order 66 were now the peacekeeping force of a government they'd helped build through a war manufactured to destroy them all. This is what I think most people miss when they discuss Order 66. Palpatine didn't win that day through raw power. He won because he'd spent decades positioning for that single moment. Every Clone War battle, every Jedi casualty, every emergency power granted by the Senate that trusted him, all of it was a setup for the 30 seconds it took to say, execute Order 66. Here's what I think is completely lost when people discuss Order 66. We call it in the moment the clones betrayed the Jedi. The clone troopers were never free agents. They were grown, conditioned, and deployed for a single purpose. And that purpose turned out to be a war engineered to end exactly this way. They were victims of the same plan that killed the Jedi, just from the other side. The clones who carried out Order 66 followed programming they didn't even know they had, executing a plan they didn't even know existed to serve a government that would replace them with stormtroopers within a generation. They were as much victims of Palpatine's plan as the Jedi they killed. That is the full story of Order 66, from the inhibitor chips grown into the clones of Kamino, to Fives dying alone trying to warn the galaxy, to the moment it was executed across every star system simultaneously, and the empire it left behind. Let me know in the comments if you share the same opinion, that Order 66 was less a betrayal and more a tragedy for everyone involved. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day, and may the Force be with you. Always.